Good morning. Good morning. It is Wednesday, Wisdom Wednesday. How are you today? Getting our praise and worship on this morning. What do you do to get your day started? How do you wake up and honor God? My name is Cathy McReynolds. I'm the founder of Bible Business Academy, and we come to you Monday through Friday with business tips, how to build your business online. And today we're talking about Wisdom Wednesday, a faith-filled journey. That's what we're going to talk to you about. So as you come on, say hello. Let me know where you are tuning in from. Let me know if you're catching this during the live or replay. And I always say, if you have something that you want to know more about, please make sure that you put that in the comments and go to BibleBusinessAcademy.com so that you can learn more about how we can help you live out your purpose. Because this is about you and what you desire and what you want. So I'm excited to be here today to be able to share with you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and get this party started, y'all. Y'all ready for this? All right. Let's get it done. Let me go ahead and switch things over. And so good morning again. And I want to welcome you out to Wisdom Wednesday. Wisdom Wednesday. Today we're going to talk about a faith-filled decision making. It's a vital topic when it comes to faith-driven entrepreneurs. Like, think about this. Sometimes when you're making decisions in line with our feelings or changing or challenging stuff, and especially when you think about, we can't always see the full picture of what's going to happen. But the great thing is that the scripture and real life stories of Christian business leaders that we're going to discuss today, it gives us incredible examples of how faith and wisdom work together. You don't have to figure it out yourself. We are here to help you. So let's go ahead and explore 3 powerful approaches to faith-filled decision making. And we're going to draw that from the Bible. And we're also going to look at the journeys of some Christian leaders for today that I know you all can relate to. So first, relying on God's wisdom and like Solomon and Cathy Truitt, that's where we're going to start at. Like, it's just amazing when I'm going through these stories and preparing for this. It's like it fires me up. So I wanted to fire you up as well and give you hope that you can make it through your business life journey. In Kings 1 and 3, Solomon prayed for wisdom over wealth or power. So think about that. He prayed for wisdom over wealth and power. That's funny. I put my phone on do not disturb, but it just rang. So he paid for wisdom over wealth and power and asking God for a discerning heart. God granted him not only wisdom, but also he granted him success and prosperity. And that's a beautiful thing. See, for Solomon, seeking wisdom first set him on a path of blessing and impact. And see, I know a lot of times in business, in goal setting and planning, the first thing that we focus on is the money. Show me the money, right? We got movies about it. Show me the money. Where's the money at? But if you get the wisdom and you get the when you seek that wisdom and you get that understanding, guess what? That's going to bring you the money that you need and desire. It may not come when you want it to come, but it will come. So that's the thing that I want you to look at, that when you start your planning out, or even if you're in the middle of your journey, do like Solomon, do like Cathy Truitt, start with wisdom. Ask God to guide you through that wisdom of what you need to make it happen. Because this modern day example of this approach from Truitt Cathy, the founder of Chick-fil-A, built Chick-fil-A based on Christian principles and sought wisdom through the power of prayer at every stage of his business. I mean, so you think about that. He chose to close his restaurant on Sundays. And you know, that's when restaurants are open, right? But he was like, I don't care. I'm going to do what I feel that God has called me to do. And through that, I'm still going to have success. So that decision was grounded in faith, and that prioritized God's over profits. We're the same way. We are closed on Sundays, and everyone kept saying, but we need you to be open. And I always say, well, just tell them we're like Chick-fil-A. We don't open on Sundays, because that's our way of giving, not only honoring God, but also honoring the people that we work with, to give them the opportunity to enjoy their family, to get some rest, to worship, to be able to not worry about if I have to come to work on that particular day. And with Chick-fil-A, despite the industry being skeptical about it, and showing that, when you see God's wisdom and his principles and you put that first, he will provide for you. He will always provide success in ways that we don't even imagine, or we don't even expect. So let me know what you got from that, from Chick-fil-A, and how the owner of Chick-fil-A decided to seek wisdom and to follow what he felt God was calling him to do, and to honor God by closing his restaurant on a day that most people say you should be open, right? So the second is acting in faith like Abraham and David Green. And when God called Abraham to leave his home and go to an unknown land in Genesis 12, Abraham obeyed him. He said, okay, I'm out, without knowing the full plan. See, sometimes we sit and we wait, like, I'm not sure if I should make that move. I don't know what I should do. I'm not comfortable. I've been in this area for all my life. I don't want to make a move. I mean, I get it. I moved to Florida, not knowing anyone, and everyone's like, well, why are you going there? I don't know. I just felt a call that I should go here and start Icefoot Studio Med Spa down in Florida, not knowing anyone. I'm like, when I get there, I'll meet some people and I'll know someone. But I just felt this pull, this calling. And was it, like, we're going to figure it out. We're going to make it happen. Whatever we got to do. Starting Bible business again. Like, you just have to, don't operate from your feelings, operate from faith. And when Abraham obeyed him, not fully understanding the plan, he took a step in faith and trusting in God. So you may have that yearning inside of you to go do something, to go to a place where it's unknown. You have to step in faith. You don't have to fully know the plan. You just got to trust in God, like Abraham's story teaches us, that sometimes faith means that you got to step into the unknown. You got to go do things that most people aren't willing to do. And then David Green, the founder of Hobby Lobby, is a modern day Abraham in this sense. When Green felt convicted about running a business, see, that's the thing, convicted about running a business that truly honored God, he risked it all by aligning his business practice with his faith. Green raised his employees' wages. He fought legal battles to maintain his faith-based practice, because they try to tell you how to operate within your own business, and even took bold steps of giving much of his wealth to further God's kingdom. So you got to ask yourself, how are you stepping out in bold faith? His business has thrived, and he credits that success to following God's calling without compromise. That's the key right there. Don't compromise on what the world wants. You have to go with what God wants you to do. See, Green's story teaches us that when we act in faith, God provides clarity and blessings along the way. So that's something you definitely don't have to ever worry about. And last but not least, we're going to look at seeking wise counsel like Moses and the founders of In-N-Out Burgers. Man, if you haven't had In-N-Out Burgers, I love me some In-N-Out Burgers when we go down to Vegas, and it's been a while. That's another story of faith-filled decision-making in Moses, in Exodus 18. Moses was overwhelmed by the demands of leading the people in Israel. You ever been overwhelmed by your business, by your employees, by your customers? You ever been overwhelmed by what you're doing? But his father-in-law, Jethro, advised him to delegate his leadership to trusted individuals. And see, that's the key. You got to find some trusted individuals who you can delegate your leadership to so that it can take some of the burden off of what you're doing, and it will actually help it grow. And you got to seek that wise counsel. By listening to wise counsels, Moses found a sustainable way to lead effectively. See, there is a way out. If you're feeling overwhelmed in your business, if you got too much on your plate, there's a way out. You just got to go to God and let him guide you. In the business world, Esther Snyder and her son, Rich, the founders of In-N-Out Burger, also understood the value of wise counsel and family-centered biblical leadership. And that's the key. From the beginning, they kept the business family owned to maintain their Christian values and their Christian beliefs. And when they used this approach, it wasn't just a business strategy. It was a way to ensure that their faith remained at the heart of their operation of their business. So sometimes you got to look at where you're at, what you're doing, and most importantly, who are you surrounding yourself with? If you want to be transformative and you want to do what God called you to do, part of that is seeking wisdom. Part of that is looking at who is on your team, right? You got to make these decisions, and that's part of us being business owners, to make these decisions. And by surrounding themselves with like-minded people who supported their vision, they built a legacy of faith-based success. And that's what it's all about, building a legacy of faith-based success. See, these stories, both biblical and modern, will show you the power of faith-filled decision-making. So I want you to seek faith-filled decision-making, whether seeking wisdom like Solomon and stepping out in faith like Abraham, or listening to wise counsel like Moses. We see that God blesses decisions that are rooted in him. So, rooted in him. So just constantly, as I'm preparing for this, I was thinking, yes, like, how often before I make a decision do I go to God in prayer? And that's something that, I'm working on getting better at. But the more you think about it, you start doing it. And when you start doing it, life begins to change. So as today's Christian business leaders, like Cathy, like David Green and the Snyder family, it reminds us that God's way will still guide successful business in today's world. I don't care what they say on the internet. I don't care, thinking about anything that you hear out there. I want this Wisdom Wednesday to encourage you to live in wisdom and to operate out of faith and choose and honor God in every part of your decision. So let's go forward in faith and let God lead our path. So I hope this brought you value today. And guys, make sure that if you want to know more about how to build your business with biblical principle, you can tune in Monday through Friday. And, like on Tuesdays, we did Tech Tuesday. So we're going to teach you how to come online and build your business from A to Z online. So go to BibleBusinessAcademy.com, BibleBusinessAcademy.com. You can get started there. You can either join our memberships, or you can actually join a program where we're going to teach you from A to Z how to build your business online. So let me know what you got out of today. What was the biggest aha moment for you? And I appreciate you guys. And we will see you tomorrow on Toolbox Thursday. All right, y'all. I will talk to you later. Have a good and wonderful day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. And we will see you next time.